What's up, YouTube family? It's Darrell Gray, aka Rock the Marketer, and I'm here. I'm dropping my daily video. I didn't drop many over the weekend, but I'm literally talking about the script I use for cold calling. This bad boy right here. You can't see that. All right, no, honestly, this is the script I use from the guy Brent Daniels, and I got my bad hair day hat on because I haven't gotten a haircut in about 2 weeks. But more importantly, is cold calling script. So this is the exact thing I say over the phone. I got this once again from Brent Daniels, printed it out, and it actually works, right? It disarms people from the jump, and I'm going to go over it. So it pretty much says, hey, or hello, however you want to say. I'll typically just say, hey, I'm looking for such and such. But most of the time, to be honest with you, I don't say, hey, I am looking for. I would say, hey, John, hey, Jane, hey, Derek, or whoever I'm actually looking to call, because that totally disarms them. Like, hey, Darrell, I'm like, yeah. But if it's not the person, then they would say, nah, right? So instantaneously, I disqualify someone just by saying, hey, this is the, and then the person I'm looking for. So if it is that person, they'll say, oh, hey, what's up? Who's this? Then I'll say, hey, this is Darrell. I know this call is kind of out the blue, but I think you might own a property on such and such Main Street or 123 Main Street or wherever, right? And then typically, what they'll say is, yeah, or nah, I don't own that property, right? I've had people literally say, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I am such and such, but I don't own that property. And then I'll come back and say, hey, I apologize. There's multiple people with similar name as you. The owner just has a similar name. I won't ever call you again, and I'll take you off our list. Literally, I've disarmed people like that, and they have been completely okay with it. They're like, oh wow, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I can't make any promises for other people that may call you, but for my company, aka just me right now, we won't call you anymore, right? So that's one of the things. And then once they confirm that they are who you're looking for, and then they confirm, hey, I do own the property, or I potentially know someone that owns the property, and then I'll ask them, hey, I just wanted to see, would you consider selling the property, or would you consider an offer on the property, right? If they say yes, typically I'll go with selling, or an offer, yeah, either or. But typically what they'll do is they'll say, yeah, I want an offer, or yeah, I'm looking to sell, or they'll say, no, I'm not selling right now, man. I'm good. If they say no, cool, disqualify them, get them out of there. Or what I'll do is I'll actually say, hey, I know you're not selling that property, but do you have any other properties you're looking to sell? And surprisingly, this one question really opened up doors. I found a cash buyer that way. I asked the guy, actually the guy who I was looking for was his son. So I actually called him, and he said, hey, that house belongs to my son. I gifted it to him. However, I do buy properties. I do a buy and hold strategy. And if you have any properties, run them by me, right? Literally, just by qualifying them. Their both name was Paul. He did know about the property. Of course, he owned it and gifted it to his son. And then I asked him, hey, I know you're not selling that property, but are you selling any other properties? And he said, well, I got a couple of projects I'm working on now. I'm not selling them off market. I'm looking to sell them on market. But if you have other properties that you want to sell, since you get off market properties, I'll definitely be looking to buy them. So that question opens up a lot of doors, right? And then so there's two strategies. Once you confirm that's who they are, once you confirm that they own the property, once you confirm that they are looking to sell. So you can either right, go out the gate and give them an offer, or ask, hey, how much are you looking to take? Right, that's one thing. A lot of people are kind of hesitant on giving you an offer first, just because, I mean, people aren't dumb, right? They know, hey, if I say this or the third, they don't want to get lowballed. So what you can do on that is say, hey, I just want to get the condition, get some things about the unit, and then I'll send it out to my team, and then you can come back. So it's a little bit of information gathering, and then you'll call them back Let them know some of the things that you found out, and then you'll say you'll run the numbers, and then you can provide them with an offer, or you can kind of like ask them like, hey, what range are you in? So those are some things that have been working out for me great. A lot of times, I'm not going to lie to you, people have been saying, hey, how'd you get my number? And it's not in a negative way. Just people just want to know, right? Literally, if someone calls me out the blue and like, hey, Darrell, da da da, and we have a conversation, I'm like, hey, yo, like, how you get my number? First off, and I just tell them, hey, this number was given to me by my company, or, um, we just looked the number up for the owner of the house, and this is one of the numbers that came through. And people are fine with that, right? People are just like, all right, cool. Because a lot of times they just want to know legitimately, like, how'd you get my number? And then once you come up with a reason, they're like, all right, cool. It makes sense, right? So other than that, I mean, I haven't been really getting a ton of like angry people. I haven't really been getting. I've had one guy. He wasn't even angry. He just was like, "Hey, man, I'm not looking to sell. Don't ever call me back," which is cool, right? I take it that the property that he had was in a good area, was in a hot zone. So I'm pretty sure a lot of other investors were reaching out to him. And it's. I mean, hey, man, it's just like a hot girl, right? She's going to be constantly catcalled. So he's going to be constantly getting called, but I won't call him again. Just because I like to set, if a person said, hey, don't ever call me again, it's cool, man. Like, I won't call. Obviously, he's not motivated to sell. We're looking to get to people, the 10% that's motivated to sell, not convert that 90% who want to just kind of be left alone, right? So other than that, that's like the only irate guy I've got out of all the calls I've made. So, I mean, will I get somebody that's probably being an a-hole in the future? Yeah, but I mean, it's the name of the game. It's not bad at all. Um, and then a lot of people ask, sometimes they'll ask, who are you? But the only reason that they will ask, who are you, is if you don't set precedent early on and say, hey, I'm such and such, and I'm looking to buy your house, right? Once you say, hey, you're looking to buy that house, they pretty much know, hey, they'll either put you in a realtor category, or they'll put you somewhere in the category of a person that's acquiring real estate. Now, also, I really want to touch on, there's two routes, and a lot of the big guys talk about this. You can either portray yourself as this you buying a house, you and whoever your business partner is, or you can portray yourself as being part of a company. Me personally, I like the company route, because once you get down to the offer and the nitty gritty, you have someone else to kind of like pass it on to say, hey, this is the offer that my boss came up with, and you can start off with the low offer and then go up if you need to, or come down, and people won't necessarily be mad. I know a lot of times when a person knows that you own the company, they're looking to get the best deal out of you. So, honestly, man, that's been my cold call experience so far. Like I said, I'm in the guy Chris Bruce's virtual wholesaling, but I am using Brent Daniels script just because I'm kind of used to it now, and that's the first one I started with. And I highly recommend you guys check Chris's course out. It's really, really good, really, really informative. So yeah, that's where I am. Cold call experience today. I got on the phone for about 2 hours. I'm hopping on the phone for another 2 hours. I have a property that I I was kind of hesitant to get it on the contract because the numbers didn't kind of work out. But since I met the guy who does the buy and hold strategy, I'm gonna see if I can't get him in the mix and then get that house on the contract. And it'll be first deal, baby. Let's go. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Once again, I'm gonna drop some new knowledge tomorrow, just about my journey, just about cold calling tips and tricks, and to the moon we go. Out, guys.